Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Wilderness Warrior and today we're going to be jumping into Bannerlord War Sales. I actually have not played this DLC yet. It's actually probably been roughly 6 months or so since I have played last. Maybe longer than 6 months, definitely way before the DLC came out, and the DLC got me excited to play again. So we're going to jump into this thing and see what it holds. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time with character creation, doesn't really matter, but this part matters. So this is going to be the start of our story, and right off the rip I can see that there are some new things down here under, I'm assuming all of this is intelligence, so intelligence is going to play a big role of the playthrough now. So we are going to go, we definitely want to try to keep our intelligence high. So traveling scalds, we'll go with that one just for the intelligence boost. Attention to detail gives us control, and we are going to be like a Viking-esque character. We're going to try to make our money through raiding and things like that. So let's see, drafted to war as a thrall. Man, that's tough. A war child of the north, we'll take that. And defeated an enemy in battle just to give us a little boost there. All right, sigil time. This has always been one of my favorite mods. I think that the vanilla banner system just really needed a overhaul, considering the name of the game is Bannerlord. And I think we'll go something like this. Maybe add a smidge of stroke to it, and we want our stroke to be black. That looks pretty good. What does our shield look like? If I saw that coming, I'd know these guys meant business. So our clan name will be Stormborn, and our name will be our Stormborn. I like it. And we are going to be playing on Bannerlord difficulty. Now, like I said, I've not played. I haven't really watched a lot of videos on it either, so this is completely new. I would assume you can actually see there is a ship right down here. So port trade maybe. I just want to see how much it's going to cost us to get our first boat, because I'm assuming we probably don't start with one. Manage fleet. Do we have a boat? It'll take a second for it to load. So I'm assuming this is where we can buy them. It looks like we're going to need around 13,000 for our first ship, maybe. 13,000 will buy us our first ship. We have nothing. We have nobody in the ship, and it looks like you can even do ship upgrades, so that's pretty nifty. Trade, we're gonna go ahead and get us a little bit of food to get our journey started here back to the town center. What kind of troops can we get? What do these guys have? Hatchets and shields. Right, we will hire a couple of these guys into our party. There's actually a tournament going on here. I'm going to try to fight in it early. I'm not going to bet anything because we don't have money, so if we lost here, we'd be in a really rough spot. But I would not be opposed to getting a good weapon early on. Bone Crusher. Mace. Seems kind of odd for a Viking to be carrying that. And actually, we will bet in the first fight, but we won't bet anything else because this will essentially double our money if we manage to make it to the end and win. And this guy looks like an absolute unit. Oh, but he ain't that good. All right, big team battle. And we're not gonna, wrong button, don't want to hit that. But we are not going to bet anymore, because I do want to have the money to hire a few guys if we lose. The good news is it looks like a lot of these guys actually start out with shields. So for fighting bandits and stuff, we might be all right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's teamwork. All right. And we are going to be fighting this guy, and Lee. I don't know what his name is. He is definitely way better armored than we are. And I thought we were swinging, but we weren't. He's absolutely working us to death right now. Oh, break his shield. Come on. Oh, that's not good. That's not what we wanted to happen. Oh, no, hit the wrong button. No! That is why we did not bet more money, because we would have been in a pickle there. All right, let's get going here. Just gonna act like that part of our lives did not happen. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some stewardship up, and as well as intelligence. I actually don't even know what the troop tree looks like for this set of units, so could be interesting. I don't know if they all just start out just basic with shields and such, or if there are other units. I would assume there's probably not going to be a lot of mounted units, if any at all, for this faction, because they are Vikings, so I don't know. Not saying Vikings didn't have horses, but, and I'm actually going to get off my horse because I want to try to level athletics as much as possible, because we are going to be fighting mostly Marine once we are able to afford a ship. That is the primary goal right now, is to get as far as we can and maybe buy a ship. If we can take out a couple of these guys, we'll just have our infantry charge up. Your little rocks don't hurt me, little boy. Just, man, if I'd had dismemberment on, that guy would have died. He did die, but would have lost his head. There we go, that's a better way of saying it. And we're not going to worry about dragging prisoners along with us because we don't have the speed really to deal with it. I think we're going to have to, basically for the start, we're going to have to be a smaller. I don't know if I want to go much above. Honestly, 12 is probably too big, but I want to see if there are other types of troops. Nord Sky Islands. What are these guys? Oh, so they have throwing axes. Maybe I will. That's Carl's. This guy looks like a beast, man. We're going to hire a couple of these guys, actually. Now we are just going to go hunt down some looters. See if we can find any over here. We do have some points here. Athletics. We're going to do the hit. We're going to take the hit points. And we'll go wrapped handles for our troops. Pump some athletics up. And stewardship. Mountain bandits. I have 1 cavalry, 9 infantry. We can probably take these guys. I might actually fight on my horse here. I know I said that I was going to try to be mostly on foot, but I don't want to lose a lot of guys early, so I'm going to try to take this rider out if I can. We missed terribly. Or really, if we could just take him off his horse, that would be great. Now we can get off our horse. We already used all of our throwing axes. Is that what's going on here? I think we did. All right, so now we're just going to have these guys move up on these guys then, I guess. And I'll go ahead and use my last throwable as well. All right, easy money there. Let's see, did we lose anybody? We did lose a youngling there, which is not ideal, but actually I think I want to, if I can, I'm going to trade out younglings for the Scions, because these guys just seem better, just in general, so I think that's what we'll do. Let's run javelin blades. I don't have as good pierce, but I can take another stack, so take that. And they did actually give us a couple of horses, but I don't think that those horses give us a speed boost for the party, just carrying goods. We actually are moving pretty fast right now. I'm assuming it's because we're mounted, so we might have to keep our character mounted and then just jump off our horse whenever we get into battle. Come here, you. I want to talk to you about our Lord and Savior. Or maybe about your extended car warranty. Just kidding, we're gonna kill you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump off our horse because it's just looters. And we're gonna have our guys stay close to us and we're gonna close in on them. And I don't really want to lose anybody if I don't have to, so I'm gonna have our guys that have throwables up here, and I'm gonna let them basically throw all their weapons out, and then we'll charge them. Doink! Hey, what a throw. That one was not so good. Ooh, I was kind of scared I hit my own guy in the back there for a second. All right, good deal there. These guys are almost ready for a promotion, so we'll keep that in mind as we move on. I'm gonna go with faster draw. Go ahead and max that out, and we will put a point into endurance. Where's that? I actually wouldn't mind going to find some Sea Raiders. Sea Raiders would probably be really good for us right now. I want some more of these guys. I'm sorry. I know I was going to try to stay small, but I feel like having the throwables is going to be a big advantage early on, so trying to trap this party of 9 if we can. Take these guys down. Have these guys move up. Look at that party of absolute stunning war heroes.
Hold fire! Fire at will!
That guy juked me out at the last second. Oh, we just can't hit a throw to save our lives right now. There we go. Mountain bandits. We want those guys if we can catch them. Those guys should give us some pretty good loot, or better loot, I should say. And I am going to take on their mounted guy head on if possible. Move my guys up here, and these guys do have throwables, so I'll have them in shield wall. Ooh, that was close. Do not doubt the AI's ability to throw. And his horse is way faster than mine. This will be our chance. Got him. Now we're gonna let our guys go to town. Good deal. And we lost a youngling, which, like I said, it's fine. We aren't gonna tell those guys that that's the plan, but that's the plan. Get rid of those guys and get the Scions. But I don't want to just fire them because I did have to pay for them. And right now we are po. These guys are 50 gold a pop, which we're going to start slipping our way over here and selling the goods that we've gotten so far, to include that big old cow, because I don't think it'll slow us down because we don't have too many of them, but Should be worth a little bit of money at least. Trade. I'm gonna hang on to these weapons because we can forge them, and it's cracked. Never mind. And not cracked in a good way. Just throw this stuff on because we don't have anything. 245 a piece. Definitely taking that money all day long. In the arena, I'm gonna try to join Wind's Fury. What is that? All right. If we get into single combat, we'll bet on ourselves, but for group combat, we are going to probably die here. Yeah, our whole team got taken out, so we're just gonna leave that one. That's very unfortunate. Seems that we're gonna have a rough go with the tournaments here. And I do want to make our way down into these parts of Calradia, so we're gonna go ahead and deliver these sheep. We are probably not gonna be catching anybody at this speed on our way down there, but we need to make some money, and this is the way we're gonna do it. Take the easy quest, clear hideouts if we can. I think that's gonna be our plan. And I need to plug my headset up because it's gonna die. I'll be right back. All right, headset's plugged in, and we're gonna go ahead and pick our upgrade here. Probably gonna go another one into athletics. Step bandit. I have way too many cavalry. We don't want to be messing around with that. I mean, I guess I could just shield wall probably if it was a small group of them, but not ideal. Eventually, because nobody likes the Crusade, we're gonna get rid of these guys eventually. Won't be anytime soon though, later in the playthrough. And this is the guy we need to talk to. 10 sheep, 900 gold, we'll take it. I don't think we have the men to do that quest. Stolen goods and gang needs recruits. I'm not gonna worry too much about doing those because I don't want to take a major morale penalty right now. All right, let's get over here. I'd like to come across a hideout and then we could go clear it out. Imagine that, man, being a Viking group and we don't even have a ship. Sea raiders. They move as slow as we do. They were herded right into our arms by that patrol. So, thank you, patrol.
Advance!
I'm gonna get on foot for this. Join up with the boys.
Form a shield infantry move!
Let these guys get closer and then we're gonna start chunking at them.
Footmen! Make a shield wall!
Am I tripping here? Why are we not in line formation? It just doesn't want to do it, I don't guess, so we ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, these guys weren't even a match. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't lose anybody, which is always the goal. I'm gonna take that. Date fruit can be very expensive in some places, but probably eat it before we get there. Sea raiders are the goal. We want to find a bunch of those guys. Like this right here. And real quick, I am going to split my infantry up. So infantry, thrown weapons. Just want to make sure we have a bunch of thrown weapon guys over here. Not really a bunch, but
Onward! Infantry on my flank!
we're going to split up and flank these guys with a small group of thrown weapons on the right. So the big group should hold their attention, and then these guys that I'm with should just absolutely wreck shop.
Infantry! Make a shield wall! Soldiers! Move!
I want my guys to hold fire for now.
Fire! To charge!
Get them, boys, get them!
After me!
We did lose a few guys, unfortunately. How many? Lost a bunch of younglings, which, like we said, was kind of the plan anyways. 5 younglings are ready to be leveled up. What does the troop tree look like? So we got archers over here, spear warrior, warfang. What do these guys carry? Throwing knives, big polearm, and a sword. These guys are battle axes, wing axes, throwing axes. So they pretty much all eventually turn into thrown troops. All of our scions are ready to level up. We will level them up. Oh, good armor. That's what I'm talking about. Talk about an upgrade. Let's look at 60 cut, 57 cut. I'm gonna go with that. I guess we'll take that. I don't really like the fact that we're going to be losing morale, but it is what it is, I suppose. We're going to go sell what we can up here in Tiao. We got some upgrades here too. Athletics. We'll do Fury, I think. Fury sounds intimidating. We're starting to build up a good bit of weapons here, so might need to start thinking about smithing sometime soon. And that looks kind of goofy, so I'm not going to wear it. It's not a very good reason to not want to wear something because it looks goofy, but it's my logic and I'm going with it. And food is cheap here, so we are going to get some butter. We have a little bit of butter. Take some meat too. And see if we can find us a better helmet. Take that one just for the protection. Alright, and we're going to go try to find us some more fellas to join the calls that can throw stuff. We might have got into a pickle here. We are going to have to pay these guys to get out of this because I don't want to lose all the guys that we just got. Don't worry, we're coming back for you. Don't you worry, mountain bandits. We just cannot afford to lose our guys right now. We got a good little bit of money going right now, so don't want to lose them if I don't have to. We're gonna go back and get us some more guys. Restock, and then we'll push back out again. Because eventually these guys do turn into throne troops, I'm not gonna get too picky about that. I might head over here into the Kuzite territory to see if we can find some cheap horses, because I would like us to move a smidge faster. That would be ideal. Actually, we're gonna see what these guys need for a quest. Part of the trade. I don't really want to do this, but it helps out. So what does he want us to buy? 33 sacks of flax. We'll just buy the flax from him just to complete the quest. I'm trying to think about where you could sell flax. What do we buy it for? 272. So hopefully we can find somebody over here and we can sell it and buy some horses to speed the party up a little bit, because we are not going to be running anybody down like this. I'm curious as if we could sell flax over here. I would think it would be a kind of a scarce resource because flax isn't going to grow in this area. Alright, we are here in Alsig. I'm not really sure how you say that, but they have some horses that will speed us up, so we're gonna buy them. They're pretty cheap, so that ought to... I did not look at that before I hit them. Alright, well, we are now in some pretty severe trouble here, money-wise. Huge trouble, as a matter of fact. We're gonna sell these just to get us by, and it's not gonna sell here, so we gotta keep moving. Might try to buy another horse here, perhaps. Buy 3 more. And that should speed us up quite a bit. I'm gonna go up here and sell this flax, hopefully, and buy another horse. Oh, this is huge. Basically, we just made... That was well worth our time, actually. And probably don't have the troops to deal with that right now. We're gonna head over into Empire territory and see what they have over there. We also have these guys that we're lugging around right now. This is juicy. How fast? We are moving just a smidge faster than they are, so hopefully these two guys stay together. We need to make a little bit of money here.
Advance! Everyone, infantry, follow me!
Jump off our horse real quick.
Footmen, infantry, move!
Go ahead and split these guys up real quick.
Infantry, hold fire! Footmen, forward! Fire at will!
Start chunking stuff at these fellas.
Infantry, charge! Infantry, kill them all!
Didn't lose anybody, that's a bonus. I'm not gonna pick up one looter. Let's keep this old train rolling. I pick up another horse over here. Now we're starting to get a little bit of a bonus here for footmen on horses. We're actually gonna go over here to sell these other guys off because we aren't really getting much of a... Probably won't get much out of those guys. I mean, we could sell them as prisoners, but we don't have the speed to be messing around. We need to be able to run down groups of bandits and such, so there we go. Now let's go back over here and see if we can maybe find a few jobs to do, and then we'll come back and buy some more horses.
Take over command! Whoa!
Jump off our horse real quick.
Footmen!
Base these guys out a little bit. I'm gonna go with a smaller group.
Soldiers!
I'm missing every throw here. Take an extra one. Good, we got out of that without losing anybody. Beer and pitchforks, baby. Beer and pitchforks. Let's go with Mariner. We're going to start putting some points into our sea-bound quest and things like that here. Or some sea-bound perks. So we're not far. Once we hit that, we can be mercenaries and then we can go raid for gold. I'm going to let that guy go. I'm not going to chase him way off. Try to see if we can't just find us a couple of easy jobs here. Let's go run these fellas down.
Forward! Victory! Move!
Basically, as soon as these guys come out of the woods, we're gonna slaughter them. It's the plan anyways. There's something weird going on with the camera there. I don't know what it was, so just had to fix it real fast. Hopefully it doesn't mess the video up too much. If not, this isn't a super crucial part of the story because we're just farming pretty much.
Ah, you bastard!
We are Tom Brady out here. I never knew it hit him. A few guys that are about ready to increase morale. We're always going to take that. These guys just got out of a battle. And I think they won. Yep, they got prisoners, so we're definitely going to go after these guys. Too bad we couldn't have caught both of them together. That would have been ideal.
Forward!
Out of here. Let these guys get close, and then we'll split our forces off from the back.
Infantry! Shields up!
Those guys get sucked in. Drilled that guy in the dome.
Attack!
Oh, he died anyways. We didn't want him. Dang, we lost this guy. That sucks. Not too worried about losing the younglings, but it is what it is there, I guess. These guys have a job. Let's see what they got. Brigands, we'll take it.
Aye.
Need to hunt down 2 parties. Looks like you're unfortunate to be number 1.
Sergeants, take cover!
And we're just gonna basically just W key into these guys here. And that's those guys. I need to hunt down 1 more party. He has some sort of level of scouting. Take day traveler, stewardship, warrior's diet. What tasks do we have here? In and out. I'm honestly terrible at that, and I do not want to spend the gold to do it. That's what we need right there. 12 looters. Be to that 13,000 in no time.
Give them hell! Go!
Really, I should probably get up to 20,000 so that I can afford to maintain troops too. Eat. We missed. LeBron James. Missed again. LeBron James. Got him. 1 tapped. Got him in the hand. That guy got it pretty rough. Date fruit. We're definitely going to sell that. A little bit of gold. 10% damage while using thrown weapons as melee. Go for that. Looks pretty good. We need to win some tournaments is what we need to do. We don't have draw animals for you guys. Mountain bandits. Take them. 2 parties of them. This could get interesting. How many do they have? 3 cavalry. This could get interesting. Probably gonna lose a few guys here.
Move! Infantry! Fly wall! Infantry! Form a shield wall!
And split these guys up. And I will remain mounted for a little bit. Is this horse lame? I'm not gonna stay mounted because that horse is practically useless. Hopefully those guys in the back can handle those guys while we deal with these guys up here. I'm just gonna keep rocket launching spears into these guys. Let me have that. This is not good. We're gonna lose here. Our boys came to the rescue. Alright, now we just need to take out these last couple of riders here. Do it. Oh. It's just a 1v1 right now? It is. Yikes, we need a throwable. There we go. Clutch. That was almost not good. Actually, that really wasn't good. We lost most of our guys, but lots of useful gear. We need to hobble to the nearest village very badly. We're taking the party size. Let's go with throwing because we already maxed that out for what we can do right now. Got to refill our ranks here. And while my character's down, I'm going to try to not do any fighting if possible because we do a lot of damage with those thrown weapons. This was pretty beneficial last time actually. 42 barrels of fish. I don't have the weight capacity to do that right now. Let's go down here. Sell some stuff off. Heal up a little bit. Trade. I was going to do the smithing thing, but I think I'm just going to sell this stuff because we really need to make a little bit of cash. That was a good chunk of change we had on us there. Now let's go find us some more lads to join the club. Come here, you. Do this to go ahead and get a few of them upgraded. Easy money. Let's go find us a few more folks. Cannot find the guys we are looking for though. Gonna chase these guys up into the mountains.
Follow your sergeants!
8 and 4, man. I could take out a whole stack of these guys by myself if I could hit my throws. And just roundhouse that man with an axe. 114 gold. Pump a little bit into control here. Can't remember if we've already been over here or not. Because they had one of the guys we were looking for. And did we? We did. We hit clan tier 1. That's pretty good. So I might even start just building my numbers up and then we might just go start raiding towns and stuff. Probably after we hit this group of bandits. That's going to be the plan.
Sergeants in charge! Soldier, follow your sergeants! Move!
That's how we'll do this.
Hold arrows!
Let the first group deplete what they have.
Fire at will!
Oh no, idiot.
Kill them all!
Dang, we lost a sky and that sucks. We're gonna go ahead and get these troops and then we're gonna go start raiding towns. We're gonna just take all these guys on. We can handle these guys no problem. Oh, dang. She came in to ruin it. There we go.
Infantry Infantry, forward! Footmen, forward!
Might be too far.
Soldier, forward! Footmen,
Move those guys up just to get them sucked in.
infantry! Move! Infantry, hold infantry! Forward! Infantry! Fire! Forward! Infantry!
Where's the last guy at? They running? Or are they stuck?
Give them infantry! Charge!
I think they're stuck. Or maybe they bugged out. Let's go see. I don't see them over here. Maybe we have to restart this fight. And I'm just going to stay mounted so I can just go kill these guys real quick. Even though this horse is extremely slow. Wow, we missed that. Alright. Got all of their goods. We're going over here. Or did we already go here? I can't remember. We did not, apparently. I would like to get up to the full 50 men if possible. And then once we're at 50 men, we're going to go do some raiding. 60 men now. There's a tournament over here at Hargard. We're going to try to fight in it now that we've got a few more skills. Titanian Thoroughbred. So we'll probably just end up selling that horse, to be honest. If we get lucky enough to win.
I'll split your skull!
Of course not. Always getting screwed out by our teammates, man. Just cannot get lucky enough to win a tourney. It is indeed quite tough. And honestly, since we hate the Khuzaits, we might just go over there and raid them on our own. The problem is we don't move fast enough to evade, which will be our drawback, huge drawback. So let's find out who the Nords are at war with. Vlandia. Probably not be the best place for us to go attack. What about Northern Empire? They're at war with Sturgia, so we might go beat up on Sturgia a little bit. They have similar troop builds to what we have, so maybe we could pull that off. Who's Sturgia at war with again? I can't remember. Northern Empire. They do have cavalry, so that could be an issue.
Peace to you, stranger.
Alright, we can go raid the Northern Empire, so that's what we will do. If they charge at us with cavalry, we'll just have to find some kind of terrain advantage, a hill or something. I would love to get that silk. This is going to be very risky going after this fish, but we're going to try it. It's good they have all their people too, so we'll be able to upgrade some of our fighters after this.
Footmen! Move to enemy! Infantry, follow me!
We should be able to demolish these guys because their archers aren't going to be strong enough to really hang with us.
Infantry, form a shield wall! Footmen!
I'm going to go into the camera view here, and I'm going to have them go around this side of the house.
Soldier! Kill them all!
And we're just going to close down on these guys from over here.
Infantry! Attack!
Have those guys go take care of them for us. Easy money. Lost 3 cats there. That's fine. Level up those guys. We probably need to be thinking about spears to deal with cavalry, because I already know we're going to get charged a couple of times, no doubt. We're going to get out of here because we will be trapped if they succeed. 10 Sumter horses. We'll take it. Oh, we can't beat up on them anymore. This guy, what does he got? He has a little bit of cavalry. Actually, I would not mind trying to take this guy on.
Who are you?
If we could take out a couple of lords, that would be ideal. And basically my plan is going to be to set these guys up here. And what's the box formation?
Follow me!
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Move!
That's what we need. Put them in a square up there.
Move!
We're going to do the same thing with these guys.
Infantry! Forward!
Cavalry, this could get a little bit hairy. Actually, I think we're going to do this instead, actually. Never mind, because that button still, for some reason, does not want to work. So, square formations it is.
Infantry! Infantry! Forward! Footmen! Form a skip! Footmen! Gain formation! Infantry! Forward! Infantry! Move! Infantry! Forward! Soldier! Move! Infantry! Move! Footmen! Shields of infantry! Form a shield wall! Infantry! Forward! Infantry! Move! Infantry! March! Infantry! Soldier! Move!
All right, we got this in the bag here. We're taking down a laird. Are they running? Cowards. We did lose a lot of men. but it was a very big victory. Hopefully we can pull this off. Alright, that's one horseman down. We should be able to take these two. Hit him. If they do that again, they might be toast. We're going to catch him slipping here in just a second. There we go. That's a good hit. One more to go. He's running. Boy, he is gone. Some cataphract he was. Take him for the money along with the prisoners, because those prisoners are actually worth something. Look at that money. And we got what we were after there. We are retreating, hopefully, to this castle, and I don't think we're going to make it unless they decide to split off and go for those guys that are raiding. Big gangs there. I don't think it's going to be too much longer before we get our first ship. We're going to donate that guy for the extra influence, and then we're going to go up here and sell our prisoners and our goods. And actually almost afford our first ship already. Won't be long now, boys. Won't be long now. I'm going to trade. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell that Canterian Charger and maybe a few of these Sumpter horses to... And actually already afford our first ship, but we need more men, so we retreat back home. We've got enough influence to last us a couple of days, so we can afford to take the time to drop back to re-recruit. I think we're going to remain pretty infantry heavy. Man, the strength of the throwables really makes it to where I'm not too concerned about having range, because our shields are strong enough to hold up to arrows and stuff. Did kind of struggle with that cavalry there, but probably could have been played a little bit better on my part. So I forgot to sell the prisoners off. We'll do it up here. I might actually look at buying a ship over here in Hargard. Tavern District, ransom those guys off. We already sell everything. Oh, didn't sell this stuff. Cow, hardwood for 84. Man, might actually go trade some of that. That's pretty good. All right, let's see what they have in the ports. Managed fleet, 15,000, 15,000. Nar, what is this? Seaworthiness 25, shallow draft. It cannot hold a lot of men though, is the problem. So we aren't going to buy that one. Golden Eagle can hold 32. I don't think we're going to buy any of those. Maybe we will... For some reason, my OBS decided to take a fart here, so the screen is going to be kind of a little bit wonky moving forward at this point in the video, but I was able to go back and fix it, so the next couple of episodes should be fine. Again, sorry for the inconvenience here, guys, but bear with me. I appreciate it. If we could get another big fight like that one we just had, that would be ideal. If we could do that one more time, get us a ship or maybe even two ships. But I don't want to just settle on buying any old boat, because right now I couldn't even carry all of my men. I'm not going to recruit that guy. He's just a plain Jane archer. We're going to move back towards the battlefield. Right over here, hopefully top our men back off. Not quite, but we've got enough to fight. That actually boosted us quite a bit there. As long as we don't run into like a couple of hundred guys, and hopefully not a super cavalry heavy army, which is the Empire, but I'm hoping that we can get over here and catch another small party like that last one where we numbered them and I was able to maneuver up to them. For some reason my line formation was not working, so I might have to fight a little bit more out of the skein if I have to keep switching back and forth between formations. And this is getting risky going this far into their territory, but we're gonna go hit this spot right here. And they've got a few people here. Look at that water, man. It is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to have our guys go ahead and march across. We'll likely have Group 1 go into Shield Wall. And if I had 50 of these guys, we'd be a menace.
Infantry, move! Infantry, forward! Footmen, forward! Infantry, attack! Everyone, footmen, infantry, move!
Let's take these peasants out. Full beans there. Easy wins. We'll take them. Basically, as soon as we are out of the disorganized state, we're going to get out of here. Don't want to draw too much attention. And see, that's 100 men right there. That would be a tough... I don't think there's any way I could win that. We are going to just keep hitting these villages, try to keep our influence up, keep promoting troops. But we're going to force them to come across the water this time.
Infantry, forward! Infantry, raise your shields! Infantry,
And there's 21 of them, so we'll go over here.
Hold fire! Loose formation!
As soon as we get in position, we're gonna unleash hell on these guys.
Fire! Infantry! Give them hell! Footmen, attack!
Missed that terribly. Go ahead and hand out a couple of promotions here and snatch the loot. If we can't run these villagers down real quick, should be in super easy fight here.
Infantry!
So we'll go into this mode or something kind of like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get off that horse because that thing is super slow.
Hold fire! Infantry! Forward! Troops! Move! Loose formation! Fire at will! Footmen! Make a shield wall! Tap! Follow me! Soldiers! Troops! Move! Move! Kill them!
There we go, another good win. They did not have very much loot, unfortunately. And these guys already mounted up 27 more guys.
Infantry!
I'll go ahead and let them come to us.
Soldiers! Forward! Footmen! Make a shield wall! Infantry! Troops, stand apart! Hold arrow! Troops, move! Infantry, move! Move! Stop forward!
And get a little bit closer, and then we're gonna let them have it.
Move! Fire at will! Soldier! Blows in! Footmen! Square for charge! Give them hell!
Should be victory, right? There we go. Too worried about those guys. See if we can go ahead and raid this one up as much as we can. They have 29 infantry. We are gonna go after those guys, no doubt.
Tell me your name.
Ooh, but they have a lord behind them. That's not good at all. I think we can take these people, no problem. We need to make their cavalry kind of null, though. I think this is what we'll do. 6. We'll have these guys hold the rear.
Hold fire!
They only have 5 cavalry, so they don't scare me too much. I don't think we're gonna have a problem taking these guys out, but it's Lucan behind them that's gonna be the issue. And we're just gonna let these guys come to us, hopefully. They're coming. Good. I'm actually gonna offset these guys a little bit so we can hopefully take out their infantry pretty quickly. That's gonna be the key. The faster we can take the infantry out, the better we'll do.
Soldier! Fire at will! Hold arrows! Infantry!
Wow, we whiffed badly.
Move! Fire! Attack!
We've got to get in this now. All right, we took their infantry out.
Attack! Soldier! Shield wall!
Oh, we lost 15. That's pretty tough. This is our new issue. Oh, he went the other way. Oh, if we can get out of here. We'll go with this one, and then we would put a point in that because I have a feeling we are about to get our first boat. That is the exact kind of boost we needed. We can get over here and drop this lord off at this castle. And we made it to the castle. Wait a minute. How much gold are you going to offer me? 2,000. Declined. Probably should have took it, but yeah, I probably should have took it for that little bit. But all right, let's go up here to TL, sell off what we can, and see if we can buy our first ship. Flax, we know we can sell that for a good price. Heading back home victorious. I almost can't resist that, but I'm on a mission right now. This might actually be a really good opportunity for us if they catch them. Never mind, they kind of ruined it. All right, they made peace, so we have no reason to stay with them. I don't want to risk them going to war with the Nords while we're here. We'd be screwed. All right, let's see what we can buy. My Red Eagle. No, then I wouldn't be able to sustain my men. That's the one we really need, but I think we're going to have to get by with a somewhat smaller ship, perhaps. Let's do it. Let's buy it. What does this do? This is pretty cool. 19,000 is what we're paying for this here ship. All right, I think that's where we're going to wrap up this first video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the series, let me know. Drop down in the comments what we can do better, and I'll see you in the next one.